Here we go. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's a wonderful Hallows Eve here in Pocatello. How you doing, Eddie?
Doing good. I actually, we just coded a car together.
Yep. Pretend. Yep.
We've been shooting film for 3 days.
Yep.
And then yesterday was worst day.
That's right. Yep. Did quite a dirty vehicle this week. It's going to have a tremendous series coming out with it. So look forward to that. Hope everybody out there's having a wonderful time trick-or-treating. Here's Ghost. Have fun trick-or-treating. Yeah. We're going to have some live action this episode. People ringing the door, handing out full-size candy bar. Eddie's got echo going on for sure. Hey, we're adjusting to the situation. Always leaving. He's on the move.
That move, dude. We're echoing. Sounds horrendous.
All right, hold on. Let's give him a second move. While we're doing that, guess what's live on the site, everybody? Stay Strong Detail Spray, because this episode we're raising some funds, because that's what the Stay Strong Detail Spray is all about. So this is actually the first edition here of it, and it is for a cause, and it will always be for a cause. It was originally, as you can see, it has a pink ribbon and the kind of pink Detail Co logo. It was originally for, we were going to do another pink episode. We were getting ready to have another pink episode, donate proceeds to cancer charity, and this one, something popped up. October 16th, a new fundraiser hit close to home. So this one, let me share this tab. It's all about saving my great niece Lydia, as this family has been, my niece's family has been afflicted with this horrible childhood disease. It's called Sanfilippo syndrome, and you will hear her full story here in a minute. I'm just going to play the video because I can't talk about it, but you'll hear about it, and then you'll hear full story, and that's what all the proceeds of the Stay Strong Detail Spray will go towards, is this GoFundMe right here. You can see they've almost raised $200,000, $1 million goal, and the goal is to get Lydia in what they call, let me go scroll down here, into past it. Clinical trial, that's what it's called. Into a clinical trial, and there is hope if we can get her in this clinical trial. So that's what all this funds from the Stay Strong Detail Spray will go to. And the link below is in the description is for the detail spray, and the other link below it is straight to the GoFundMe. So whichever one you want to contribute to, you can feel free to contribute to. That kind of deal. Eddie, I don't know where he went. He dropped out completely. We've been haunted on Hallows Eve, as it may be. But here we go. Share this tab back to the Stay Strong Detailer. Not only is it a good cause, you're getting a great product. We really took our time developing the detailer itself. It can be a detailer, waterless wash, a drying aid. It's almost a pure gloss sauce. Eddie says it does have about 5 to 7 days of protection in it, but it is just for glossing up the rides. It's going to be a great car show spray kind of deal, gloss enhancer. He's fighting.
I don't know what's happening, bro. I don't know what is occurring.
He's fighting Ghost on Hallows Eve tonight.
But
where's the camera going,
bro? I don't even know what the heck's happening, bro. Yellow
detail. Yeah, refresh your browser if you have an old browser. Improve Garage said
tell Improve Garage I work for IT too.
Yeah. Right. We got some trick-or-treaters coming in. They're about to get full-size candy bars. Bev's handing them out here in Pocatello.
I'm back. Let's talk about it. Did we talk about the detail spray?
Yeah, talk about it. Tell them about it.
All right, let's talk about the detail spray. Sorry about that. We thought it was cool. We didn't want to sit next to each other like we were, cool. And then I came upstairs, and then all of a sudden my computer died.
Mm-hmm.
So detail spray. I don't know what Jamie said or what lies he told you. Super slick. Smells super good. We made it for to be glossy. It will leave some protection behind, but the protection is negated. It's about, I would say, 1 or 2 days. And this, all the proceeds, all the money that you spend today will go for Lydia on that detail spray. So we have 1,000 in stock. All those sell regardless if you buy it here or throughout the month. All that money will go to Lydia, yes. And we will be writing Jamie's family a check for everything. And also, not sure if he told you, but in this hour, if you're buying, you haven't told him yet?
I haven't told him yet. Hit him with.
I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it like that. In this hour, if you buy, you will be entered to win some giveaways. You'll spin the wheel. They're gonna be gift cards to Thor, so it doesn't impact the profits being sent to Lydia. And again, it's for a good cause, so it's $14.99 for the spray or whatever we put it as. All the profits will go to them. So join now. Again, this is for Lydia. We're just for a good cause, and no, I don't think anyone should get sick, but seeing your child,
the children,
is different. It's different.
Is brutal, and we're about to play her story. So get tissues. It's a heavy one. So for everybody to get to know little Lydia and her story, this is her story. So enjoy.
How far are you willing to go to save your daughter's life? When they put Lydia in my arms and I saw her face, I cried like a baby. She would just look in my eyes when I was rocking her to sleep, and she would just smile at me. And it was just like, I'm your mama, and you're my daughter.
I've always looked forward to being a dad. She loves her mama the best. She loves playing with her chickens and riding the four-wheeler, her little tractor. She loves music. She likes playing basketball, shooting her little ball. And
I thought she was the perfect, normal baby. And then one day, my mom just so happens to send me a video of a little girl that looked just like Lydia, could be her twin. And then I see Sanfilippo syndrome, childhood Alzheimer's. And then I see terminal illness and all the symptoms that went along with it. It was unreal. Like, how does my child have a terminal illness? Like, how is she gonna die?
Sanfilippo syndrome is a genetic disorder. It's like childhood Alzheimer's is what they call it.
When she turns 3 or 4 years old, that's usually the time that the disease will take over her body and she will start to lose her abilities. She won't say mama anymore. She won't be able to tell me that she wants to play with her chickens. She won't be able to feed herself. She will lose her ability to walk and run to me. God has shown me so many different ways that I can do this, that we can do this. God made me Lydia's mom for a reason, to fight for her, to get her face out to the world. But I cannot do it alone. For Lydia to get these treatments, it is urgent. Within the next year or two, the brain damage will begin and she will start to lose her abilities. I need you to help me fight for her. I need you to help me get her face to the world, that it will reach the right people that will help me raise awareness and help fund for her to get to a clinical trial that could save her life.
I don't ever expect anybody to give or donate or anything. But we need a miracle.
And with that, the detail spray is live. So like I said, the link below.
I can't, bro. I need a break. I need
to the detail spray. Bottom link goes straight to the fundraiser. Anything you contribute to help my niece's family out would be greatly considered. And we're gonna go back up, people. So just give us a second.
Listen, man, it's we argue about soap. We torture test the dumbest things in the world.
Yeah.
But there's a family in need. And when we started this adventure, it was like, how could we bless one person?
And tell us,
bro,
originally you were getting it ready for the cancer charity, the other pink episode, and then October 16th, Morgan teamed up with the Cure Sanfilippo Foundation. They made that incredible video to spread awareness on the situation, that kind of deal.
No super chats on this one. Jamie dropped a link for the GoFundMe. There's 2 ways you could do it. There's a GoFundMe link if you want to bless this family, or if you buy the detail spray. That's what we made it for. Every single dollar made off of that detail spray would go to that family in a check form. Again, we made that detail spray was going to be our detail spray, but we're like, well, it's got to be good, because if I get it, Jeff's going to spray the whole panel and say it sucked. So, but you can spray directly on the panel. You get something for it, but it goes for a good cause. Again, every single dime we make tonight Off that spray will go to them.
And if you place an order within the length of this podcast at the end, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to give away 2 $50 Thor gift cards and a $100 grand prize Thor gift card, fresh for the store, because there might be a big sale starting soon. So this will
drop the GoFundMe link, dude.
Drop the GoFundMe link. Here we go. All right. It's in the description below, but I'll copy the link and drop it in the chat for sure. Here we go. Comments. Oh, that's not comments. All right. I found it. Paste. Boom. Dropping a link. There it is. All right, everybody. We've got the detail legend. He doesn't like to be called legend, but guess what? That's what he is. He's the detail living legend himself. This man built 2 new polishers in his garage, I hear, or a polisher in his garage, put the battery in a weird situation. I'm excited to hear about it. But everybody, Mr. Yvan Lacroix, let's just get him on. What's going on, Yvan?
Great. Thank you for giving time to wipe up the tears there.
Yeah. We gave you a
Yeah,
couple minutes.
yeah, very much. And I'm how can I? Yeah, it's hard to recover from that. We'll put it that way.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, not a simple thing, but we'll move on. We'll soldier through. And no, I don't like being called a legend because I'm still alive.
Right, that's what you
I'm
are.
older. I'm older than you two, but I'm still alive. So not a legend yet. Hopefully that'll be a couple more years before I actually become a legend. Yeah, but yeah,
looking good
right.
these days. How many years are you experienced in the detail industry at this point?
45.
45 years of experience here. And
Yeah.
We're happy to have you on.
So yeah. Well, first of all, congratulations on Thor. It's
Appreciate you, Yvan.
fun to watch you guys go through this, bringing on brands it seems daily almost. So today it was McKee's 37 that I saw.
This week,
So bringing on new brands and making people discover the fun of detailing and the fun of trying new brands. And I've seen it through your eyes and what you're doing. There's no one brand in your line that is, this is our favorite brand. You enthusiastically support every brand that you're carrying. And I know that you've both tried absolutely every brand that you're doing as well.
Much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the good thing about being YouTubers for so long and going through all these brands for so many years, and now getting to curate, I think it's called, into one house. And what's great is we got to meet a lot of people behind the scenes beforehand as well. So we knew who was, great spokesman and really, knew their stuff, that kind of deal. There's some live action here, Eddie. Full size.
Hey, but Yvan, I do want to say thanks because a lot of time, a lot of research has gone into, man. I can't even get that video out of my head, bro. I listen. Time out, Yvan. Let's take a time out. Listen, everybody. If you're here today, great. You get to see Ivan's beautiful face. I get to see Jamie's ugly mug for the last 3 weeks.
Right.
So this cause is for Lydia. Links in the description below. Links in chat. Every single dollar raised off that detail spray will go directly to Jamie's family to help her fight it. Imagine, this is what I think about. Sorry, Yvan, I know you were trying to lift us up. You were trying to lift us up, so I'm gonna tear us down. Okay,
go for it.
Like I think about my 2 daughters, right? I couldn't even imagine. Yeah, buy the soap, kids. All right, buy the detailer. Help the family out. Just buy the detailer.
Yeah, do whatever you can.
Yeah,
it'd be greatly appreciated.
All right, go ahead, Yvan.
All right, Yvan. So here, SEMA is next week. Big event. First time DIY. Thor's coming in hot this year. We're gonna be in the newbie North Hall. That's what I'm calling it. So what does DIY have planned for their big old booth?
Well, we have a couple things, and the one that I think most people are interested in and are excited about is this.
There it is.
I'm not gonna lie, that looks like my stomach with a tight shirt on.
Yeah. So this is our new polisher. Very different, and the big difference is the battery placement. So a lot of people look at this and go, what the hell happened to that? What's growing on the back of the polisher? And by the way, we don't have a name for this yet. So if you come up with a really good name, you might get a polisher. So let us know, send me an email, whatever. But basically what it is, 25 millimeter stroke or DA. And This is actually patented or patent pending at the moment, but the patent lawyer is very adamant that it will go through. So it's a design patent because no one else has ever thought of putting the battery on the back of the machine. And
No,
the
say they haven't.
reason I did that, couple reasons. First of all, most battery polishers, the battery just is in the way, first of all. But secondly, your hands are too close together. So you see everyone using a battery operated polisher and the humpback. Oh, that's good.
That'd be a cool name. It looks like the Eddie stomach.
Yeah. So basically, when they hold the polisher, they're not holding the switch. They're holding, the battery at the back. And I've seen videos of you guys doing that. I've seen videos of everyone doing that.
Yep.
And there's one tool manufacturer that actually launched a tool, and they blatantly say we rubberized the case of the battery so it's more comfortable to hold. That to me is, sort of not the right thing to do. Find somewhere else to put the battery. And that's what we did. So,
let's talk about the camel or the hunchback or the Eddie. Look, hold it up real quick. So if I'm on the car, right? I know you're gonna say don't do it, but say like I gotta walk across the shop to get something, and I'm like, I don't want to take the thing with me. Can I put it on this battery on the panel or on a towel, or does it have rubber on it?
No rubber on the battery. And I've never put a tool down on a car, so it's not something I thought of actually. I do put the tool down on a cart or the floor. That's worked out, but not on the car. And even if it had rubber on it, I wouldn't want to be putting a tool down on the car because that rubber can actually pick up little pieces of grit, and when you put it on the car, you can slide. All sorts of bad things happen. So
I live my life vicariously through like insurance claims and.
Well, actually, this is something a lot of detailers don't know. If you screw something up, like burning through paint or scratch a car because you put your tool down the wrong way or whatever, your insurance will not cover that. They don't cover stupidity. They don't cover human error. What they will cover is the car catches on fire or you drove it into a wall, but they won't cover, hey, I burned the paint. Will you guys pay for it? That's not what insurance is for. So if
I tried that once.
Yeah. Doesn't work out, does it?
You tried that once.
I burned. It was a brand new truck. I even look. This is because I was watching. I was watching this guy, edge to edge with a rotary.
Yeah.
And it was a brand new truck. This was actually like 2 winters ago. Take that mug on its edge, take the corner, and I was like, oh man, I'm feeling real awesome. And then what I didn't know is that there's some compounds that feel like rocks. So I took the edge and I put like pressure, burned the whole mug, the whole edge gone. You know how much that cost?
About 3,000.
Yeah, it was like.
Dang, we got SpongeBob at the door right now. Sorry, I got excited. Look, SpongeBob shows up.
She said, "Fake a seizure."
Hey, we call that risking it for the biscuit. Is what you were doing on that.
I was trying to learn something. But Ivan, what tools are coming? What format? Can you walk us through how long the battery could be with like 5 pounds of pressure? There are some people that like to polish with pressure. Some don't like to polish with pressure. What's the battery life on that?
25 millimeter stroke DA and a rotary. You can polish with pressure. You can polish without pressure. You can, use whatever techniques you want. As far as durability, the battery, they're a 5 amp hour, 20 volt battery, Samsung cell. So we're good that way. The other technology that we worked on though is the battery charger itself. So it's an 8 amp charger. And it's a progressive charger. And by progressive charger, what I mean is like an electric car or your iPhone, if you have an iPhone, when you plug it in, like the iPhone takes 15 minutes to get to 80%. And then it takes another 3 hours to get from the 80% to the 100%. This is the same way. And the best way I have of explaining it is a stadium. So you have a stadium, there's no reserve seating. You open the doors, 50,000 people flood in. The first 40,000 people find seats really quickly, like the first 80%. Then after that, you've got the last ones that came in through the door. They have to look around and, oh, no, there's a seat there. They start running for that seat and someone else takes a seat. So now they have to run to another seat. And finding those last 20% of seats is what takes the time. So electrons running into the battery, like people running into the stadium, same thing. The first 80%, you can just flood the battery with power, with amperage, and it will take it without a problem. It won't even heat up. but then it starts heating up, and that's where the charger actually takes the temperature of the battery, and there's other things there happening. And at that time, it'll charge it to that 80% in about 20 minutes, maybe a little faster depending. But if you're at absolute zero on the battery, it'll take about 20 minutes to get to that first 80%. And then after that extra 20% takes another half hour or so. So it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to charge the battery fully, but you get to that 80% really quick. So if you do burn through your battery, or if you forgot to plug in your other battery for some reason, then you'll be back in business very soon.
Mm-hmm. And I hear if you have a certain brand's batteries, will that sync up to it?
Yeah, Makita.
Makita.
Yeah, Makita.
So someone's a Makita fan, they're about to be real happy.
Yeah, I would have loved to have DeWalt or Milwaukee batteries, but they don't really like licensing their battery shape to other people. Whereas Makita is open source. So they're happy to license their batteries to other people, because you might buy a Makita tool to go with the other tool that you got. So
yep. Like big batteries, and she cannot lie.
Oh my Lord. So you're launching those at SEMA? You're launching
those launching at SEMA, or there's prototypes? Where are we at with these?
Prototypes at SEMA, both the rotary and the DA. We'll actually have a test hood there too, so people can come and try it out and see that it looks weird, but it feels really good. And it should be, so the manufacturer, they're being made in China, but the manufacturer has assured me that they will be shipping from there before Chinese New Year, which is the end of January. And that means give it another 6 weeks to get from China to US. So mid-March, we should be seeing them.
So Ivan, let's talk for a second, because I haven't seen you, in a year? It's been a long time. How long has it been?
Been a while, yeah. Been too long.
So you're coming to my house to film.
He's coming over.
All right.
I'll be sitting where Jamie is right now.
Yeah, but Jamie's going to be here too, so he'll be filming.
Oh, cool.
With you and I.
So we got some collab content with DIY coming. Thor DIY, it's happening.
So I wanted to see how you felt about a competition. Here's the competition.
Eddie loves a good competition.
Yeah.
I have this beater of a car, because I get the worst cars ever. So we could try our skills. It's kind of like playing Mario on Nintendo. If you can make it to the end of the game without a blue screen, you beat the game. You know what I'm saying?
I've never played Mario, so I have no idea. But anyways.
Yeah, so
let me tell you.
I want to see. I don't know if Nick's coming, but it'll be cool to see Nick versus Jamie on interiors. Half the car, time it, look at, and you could talk and do a little microphone.
No Nick, unfortunately.
Oh, he's not
Nick. What a rip.
Because you don't want to put Sylvie against Jamie. She'll rock your world, son.
Yeah, I don't
Sylvie, she's built different.
Yeah, she's built different. Look, people are. I think this is our Canadian friend, Thor Canada. Like, we just got it in the order came in today, like for the U.S. So this is going to be a U.S. exclusive deal. The Stay Strong detailer, and I think it will be going forward. Just it kind of gets confusing once you cross borders and stuff internationally. So it'll be, unfortunately, maybe we'll make a special Canada versions, send up there, something like that. Eddie, what do you think about that?
Yeah,
our international friends.
That'd be cool. We were up against the gun. We almost didn't have this today because we didn't get the news that it was live until I think the 10 this morning when we got it checked in at the warehouse.
Yeah, I mean, last minute we changed the color to purple. The logo and the ribbon on it still pink, and we got the color of the liquid though changed to purple like last second. Our dude was
but it's not dark purple because we don't want to stain towels or anything like that. So it's light purple.
Yep. Yeah. Picture on the website's a little dark.
All right, Nick. All right. So Nick's not coming. Back to what we're talking about, because this is important. This is important. Ivan, Jamie wants to go against you in polishing.
Sure.
He wants to do half a car your way, half a car his way.
Yeah.
But he gets to use the compound he used tonight, and you can use gold standard. The compound he used tonight was rough.
Got Michael Myers at the door now.
This guy's got ADD. This guy.
look shiny.
Lydia? Who happy?
I'm trying to see these costumes. There's some good costumes in Pocatello coming up.
Yeah, bro. That's all we got is Halloween. Halloween, and we don't even have.
What did you get me into? Am I going into
You
polish
versus
versus
Ivan, half a
Oh,
car.
my goodness.
Half a car.
Cut and finish. Does Ivan
No,
even
no.
cut no more? I don't even know what Ivan does no more.
Ivan
He
cuts.
gets a little red pad and jewels it up and calls it a day these days, I think.
No, I
Yeah,
do some
I'll
cutting
use the
as well.
broken shine mate. Eddie, what happened to the shine mate this week?
Yesterday we took L's yesterday. Ivan first he
Took
got
L. He took
first
big
you got
L's this week.
Gold Standard took shots, you know. You're spraying tight. If you're gonna do spray tight, okay, just
Yeah.
Pretty clear.
Spray.
I mean, it's pretty clear.
I don't know what happened. We were polishing. We were doing something yesterday because we were working on disaster detail, and I went to the wall to grab the other rotary to do the carpet on the floor
The whole thing.
because we're using UFO pad. And this car was the worst car, Ivan, I've ever done in my whole life. I started gagging when he pulled the carpet up because all the carpets had mold.
Ooh.
He said yes, they had mold, they had rotten Cheerios, rotten cornflakes. They had I've never
rat's
seen anything like
nest
this in my
and,
life. And he pulled up the mat, and I'm like, the whole time I had to walk away, stop filming. I was like, I can't do this, dude. I don't take cars like this. But anyway, I go to we had a bio bomb. My mom, my sister, my brother. We had to call the neighbor over to put a fire hazard. This stuff was the worst thing I ever seen in my life. I would never do this again. And shout out to the lady because she's a single mom going through a lot. So we did it for her. We replaced her mats and stuff. But I'm getting the rotary off because we got UFO pads, you know, for the carpet.
Yeah.
And what had happened was that the whole wall crumbles, the whole wall falls,
and boom, polisher in half, broke
snapped
in
in half.
half. Yeah, so we'll have to see how tough Ivan's polisher is. Get it over here and drop it off some polisher rack. See how it survives. I think in the middle is actually going to be pretty tough.
Well,
Yeah,
this particular one probably not so tough because I hand built it.
So hand building a polisher, Ivan, walk me through that. How does one hand build a polisher?
Get some sheet plastic, mold it, heat it, weld it.
Insane.
Yeah. And
so where did you start? Like you're building your like dream polisher here. Where does one start with that?
I'm interested.
Where does one start?
You built some crazy stuff in your free time.
Yeah. Free time, sure. Anyways, I started by getting so the manufacturer that builds our tools. I asked them to send me a gear case, a motor, and a switch and a battery holder, and I take it from there. And then so I use some of their components. All the electrical components inside are their components that they already use. So we're not going outside the box there. But where we go outside the box is, the case itself. So building the case to match up to everything. And I had a specific target ergonomically that I wanted to hit. And that was, the distance between the switch and the spindle. Because I find most cordless polishers, it's too close. So this, you got, the spacing that you should have on a polisher. The other thing, from there is like this one, this is a sort of a hand, it's plasti dip actually. So, but to get
that. So though you made that one molding all that by yourself.
Yeah. This is beautiful. This is handmade. So,
Lord,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So this one will, one day maybe be in the DIY museum, but or the Thor Museum. We never know. But anyways,
Thor Hall of Fame.
So and you can see my body work isn't great on it. There's some solvent popping there and a few other things. But anyways, so making your polisher is deciding what you want to do. The other thing that I did, the battery placement, I could have put it further back. I could have put it further forward. It was finding that balance point where it feels, no, I don't do vacations. I've been on vacation for the last 40 years. Come on, people. I don't work. So anyways, the, getting the tool, the balance that I wanted. So finding where to put the battery, etc. Is one thing. Yeah, I did work for Porter Cable. The Porter Cable polisher, so the 7424 is my fault, unfortunately. But yeah, so the first car I ever polished with a 7424 was actually almost this color. It was a 1978 Volvo 244 DL in Carlsbad Gold. Back then, well, it was called Carlsbad Gold in 78. When I did it in the late 80s, it was called Baby Shit Yellow. But those 70s earth tones.
Somebody save it.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's one of the things we're introducing at SEMA. The other thing, a pad washer. And
a pad washer.
Do you have a
Interesting.
demo of that? Because I don't know. You have a demo of the pad washer? All right. While Ivan's doing that, if you're just jumping on, we're doing a big give back today for Lydia. Every detail spray, everything bought today, everything detail spray period. We have 1,000. All those are going towards that family. All the profits. We're not keeping a dime. So you could go to thehouseofrags.com and you're like, Eddie, what is this? You can spray this on the panel. You can overspray it on the panel. You don't have to spray it inside of a towel. This one's super easy to use. It's a gloss.
This one's very user friendly. Yeah.
Drying aid, in betweens, all that jazz. If you're wondering,
great car show spray and wipe down your vehicle with. Great spray like that. Kind of similar to ceramic gloss, Ivan, but without the ceramic. I think this is just the polymer style detailer.
Well, and not only that, the person who buys this, they don't even have to use it. You're buying it for a good cause.
Correct.
You might be saying, I already have a detail spray. I don't need this one. Yes, you do. Lydia needs you to buy it. So just go out and buy it.
All proceeds.
Hopefully it's sold out by tomorrow morning.
Lydia. Go for it. That's right.
Yeah. So the pad washer is extremely simple.
All right, I'll put me big. Hold on.
So this is a 3D printed miniature prototype. So it's not the actual size.
What in the world is that?
Yeah. So basically, our pad washer, you can't get any simpler than this. There's no moving parts whatsoever. You provide your own bucket. So it fits on a standard 3.5 to 6 gallon bucket. So whether you want to use a 3.5, a 5, or a 6 gallon bucket, it's up to you. And you provide the bucket. So we're not shipping buckets. And you guys know as well as I do, shipping empty air is expensive. The bigger the box, the more it costs. The weight, it really doesn't matter that much. So this one is a very simple design. Like I said, no moving parts. And the engineering that went into this is actually these little dots in the bottom. And what those little dots do, first of all, we're loading the pad, or we're putting moisture in the pad using a sprayer. So you can use an IK sprayer, you can use a pump sprayer, you can use a trigger sprayer. And with a trigger sprayer, 2 or 3 pulls, get some rinseless wash in that pad. And then you put it on this, just like you would any other pad washer. But because of those bumps, it actually
how does it clean?
So these little bumps, well, you add water with a pump. Like you put the water on the pad.
Oh, okay. Ivan, I'm gonna be honest. I looked at that. Like, I don't know how the hell he's gonna make this work, boys. But I'm here for it. All right, walk me through it. Take a step back. Walk me through it again. All right. So you put on a bucket. You spray your.
You put this on. Yeah. So you have your bucket.
Yep. Pop it on there. Okay.
It clips onto the bucket.
Look at that.
And there you have it. So miniature bucket, miniature thing. But anyways, these little bumps, this is what took a lot of time to engineer. And determining the size, the height, the shape of them. And what these bumps do is they actually force the pad to go up and down as it's going across it. So you spin your pad against this, like the Lake Country one. But these bumps, when they're doing that, they actually bring the liquid deeper into the pad. So it's acting as a pump mechanism to distribute the liquid within the pad. And then you lift your polisher up 1/4 inch or so and spin it out. Now for the spinning out, you'll notice we have this beautiful little lip around the top. You put your polisher here, that little lip will keep the what you're spraying inside the pad washer. And then the bucket accumulates the liquid. So very simple. It will be well under $100. And for those that are watching from other countries, this is something we can ship internationally quite easy because we're not shipping the bucket.
The bucket.
The bucket
you got a big brain, dude.
Big brain.
Your IQ is like 600.
Podcast. My goodness.
No.
You know what the last thing I made that was cool? A turkey sandwich.
I don't even know if I've made a turkey sandwich recently.
It's been a hot minute.
I couldn't tell you the last thing I made.
Yeah.
That's impressive, Ivan.
Well, what's even more impressive is people are ordering the detail spray. Please order the detail spray. I'm going to sound like the guy in the telethon that's always looking at the total board. But anyways, I'm taking the pressure off Eddie and Jamie for this. Please contribute. Now, I thought of something These guys don't know about it, but I got a gallon brand new of Rinseless Wash V2 here.
V2,
And
nice.
yeah, during this podcast, or how long are we going on this?
Going
We're
an
just
hour because
going.
I got to eat
We're
some
just-
chicken.
He's hungry.
Bro, I've been
Okay.
working all day like a dog.
Okay. Well, between
geez,
now and
yeah.
the end of the
Mike.
podcast, I want you guys to comment. We are going to auction this off. Now, part of the auction is I'm going to sign it. I'll put your name on it and all that fun. Thank you for donating, all that fun stuff. And I'll ship it to you myself. But since they don't have super chats yet, what we can do is Eddie has a PayPal account, and put your bids down. Whoever gets the highest bid at the end of the podcast, you send the money to Eddie. I'll send this to you. And
There you go.
yeah. So may the highest bidder win, and 100% of the proceeds will go to Lydia.
You know what? I think we're
Boom.
here today for Lydia. There's a lot of new people that got on. They're trick-or-treating with kids.
Yep.
I think we
We're
need
up
to
to
play that
82.
video again. Hey, we're going to take a short break, play the video again.
Oh, man.
Short
All right,
break.
let's
This
go.
is who we're doing it for. This is what we're here for. I love Ivan.
Detail
Hey, that
spray. Get your
detail spray. This is
Donate
what we're
link
doing it
below.
for. If you're joining, hit the video.
Hit the video. Here you go. This is Lydia's story.
How far are you willing to go to save your daughter's life? When they put Lydia in my arms and I saw her face, I cried like a baby. She would just look in my eyes when I was rocking her to sleep, and she would just smile at me. And it was just like, I'm your mama, and you're my daughter.
I've always looked forward to being a dad. She loves her mama the best. She loves playing with her chickens and riding the four-wheeler, her little tractor. She loves music. She likes playing basketball, shooting her little ball. And
I thought she was the perfect normal baby, and then one day my mom just so happens to send me a video of a little girl that looked just like Lydia, could be her twin. And then I see Sanfilippo syndrome, childhood Alzheimer's, and then I see terminal illness and all the symptoms that went along with it. It was unreal. Like, how does my child have a terminal illness? Like, how is she gonna die?
Sanfilippo syndrome is a genetic disorder. It's like childhood Alzheimer's is what they call it.
When she turns 3 or 4 years old, that's usually the time that the disease will take over her body and she will start to lose her abilities. She won't say mama anymore. She won't be able to tell me that she wants to play with her chickens. She won't be able to feed herself. She will lose her ability to walk and run to me. God has shown me so many different ways that I can do this, that we can do this. God made me Lydia's mom for a reason, to fight for her, to get her face out to the world. But I cannot do it alone. For Lydia to get these treatments, it is urgent. Within the next year or two, the brain damage will begin and she will start to lose her abilities. I need you to help me fight for her. I need you to help me get her face to the world, that it will reach the right people, that will help me raise awareness and help fund for her to get to a clinical trial that could save her life.
I don't ever expect anybody to give or donate or anything. But we need a miracle.
And tonight, the Stay Strong Detailer is live on Thor right now, and it's an amazing detail spray, and it's for a great cause. So 100% of the proceeds get this detail spray. Also, the bidding is up
Shout out to
$260.
Car Supplies Warehouse for
Shout
starting
out
it. Jason and
to
team,
Jason.
Lord.
Otterness,
Man,
the
I don't even know what to
Car
say,
Supplies
man. Like,
getting it started, man. Appreciate
we
you.
it's not about soap tonight. It's not about who's got the best detailer. It's about helping a child live. That's what tonight is about. All the money raised today is going for her and her family. Imagine being a dad and not having your kid around after like 4 years. Yeah, it's just, I can't even. I need a second, bro.
Yeah, definitely not an easy situation. I have kids, I have grandchildren, and I couldn't imagine this. So yeah. Do you have another fun video to put on?
I do not. I do not. It is. Why is this pasting? I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Okay.
Yeah.
GoFundMe link just dropped it.
Shout out to
Armor
Armor
Detail
Detail
Supply.
Supply. Lord, thank you everyone for donating
Congratulations.
for
They're everywhere now.
Improved
Good
Garage, for everyone who's placing the bid, for Jason
you.
for starting it. Means a lot. Means a lot.
Means a lot. To Yvan, SEMA. You got anything else you want to show us?
We're going to SEMA. There we go. We'll put something fun up here for a second. So yeah.
Yeah, Thor will be there as well.
Hopefully somewhere close to you.
What's your booth number, guys?
That's a good question.
I have no idea.
13152, if I remember correctly.
Man, Yvan is on it, man. Look at here.
I don't know what's wrong with your mic, but you sound like RoboCop just had a seizure.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah. It's horrendous.
I don't know.
That's a good description, Eddie. A good description. Yeah, their booth, I think, is 13152. Our booth is 12147. So we're both in the North Hall. And if last year is a gauge of what is going to happen this year, the North Hall was actually bumping a lot more than the West Hall. The West Hall, you had all the established companies, and there wasn't, there was a bit going on, but the North Hall had a lot more life to it. And, with Thor being there this year and DIY in the North Hall and a lot of other great companies, I think, we'll have a little more activity in the North Hall as well.
Yvan, we got to do some mentions. We're talking North Hall. We're talking excitement. Let's shout out Car Supplies Warehouse, Conway, Stevens, Armor Detail Supply. I don't know if that's DJ. That's DJ. Let's shout out Improved Garage. Everyone who started bidding, Ados, Slow GTP, Becca, OCG. Thank you everyone for donating to this cause. It means the world, man. It's I know Jamie's family. This is, and if you don't know, I'm not trying to sway votes here. This is Jamie's niece, so it hits home different, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Am I still RoboCop?
No, you're good. You sound better.
Okay, good.
Actually, you both sound pretty bad at the moment, but anyways.
Oh no.
Oh Lord.
It's Pocatello internet shutting down on us.
Oh, internet's amazing.
Yeah.
Humberto coming
Humberto,
out.
all the way.
Brad. Humberto coming out to play. 455 is the highest bid right now.
We can do, Eddie. We can give away a gift card.
Yeah, a Pontiac Big Block. It's a good one.
I need a minute to. I got to go through all the things of who ordered, bro. That just happened overnight.
Yeah, we just click one.
Oh, okay.
Random order. Click an order. See if it has the detail spray in it.
All right, you click it, and we'll give it away. $50 gift card to the House of Rags.
Shuffling right here. And
you'll do it.
Strong. So Brian LaRusso, you just got yourself a $50 reward gift card. Thank you for your purchase this evening, sir.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. All right, let's talk about. Man, sorry, I went heavy again, dude. That video is. You know what that video reminds me of?
What's that?
Nothing, because that video is just different, bro.
Nothing.
That video is just different.
It's not your typical detailing content. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Nah, it's not. It's not. Again, all the proceeds go to Lydia tonight. The rest of the detail sprays that we sell will go to Lydia. If you want to donate to them directly, there's a GoFundMe link in the chat.
Yeah,
the auction is going to go straight to Lydia, so all that money will go straight to Lydia. And then you could we'll give it to Jamie because Jamie's actually going to give it to them. All right, Yvan, what else you got, man? Sorry.
Yeah, good question. So we're going to SEMA. There you go. Yeah.
We're going out to eat. When you go to eating places in where is this? Las Vegas.
Yeah, you're not sounding good there, Jamie. Sorry.
Oh no!
Just take the headphones off.
All right.
Yeah, you sound better without the headphones off. Nah, you go back again. Put the headphones back on. This guy, he muted himself. He muted the world.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't.
He's not in his normal studio. You got to give him a brand.
I told him we should do it right next to each other, but you know what he kept saying? Nah, man, nah.
No, you did not say it. No,
yeah, I was like, sit next to me and let's do it.
Your computer.
The whole time. I'm like, hey, let's coat this car with this coating. He's like, nah. And then he came back to the coating I was coating it with because he didn't listen. See, the whole day's been this so back and forth.
So go back up to Eddie's office.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you.
So Jason in his showroom there has a beautiful little thing of all sorts of different bottles of waxes and stuff. And next time I go there at the end of the month, I hope to see at Car Supplies Warehouse and Romeoville the the bottle of Lydia's detailer there proudly displayed. So. Or it might be in his office too. He's got a lot of cool things in his office. So we'll see.
His office is real cool. He did a video. His office is lit. He oversees the bays. It looks like he oversees it. I could be lying. This has a hallway with glass. That's all I know.
He oversees the warehouse. The bays are actually under his office. So when someone uses the pressure washer, you can hear it in his office.
All right. If you're if you can't get it at us, go to Car Supplies Warehouse. Support them as well. They have optical PPF, the bays down in Romeoville. Support Jason. Support ADS. Armor Detail Supplies on their website.
Someone's like a glow stick or something. What kind of full size candy bar you got there passing out?
Bro, so when I said I graduated, I don't know, bro. I just bought it. It costs money though. Every candy bar I give out, it was like, why is my wife yelling? Why is she yelling? Why is she yelling? Did she see Trump? Did she see Trump at the door? She probably saw somebody dressed up as Trump. Why is she yelling? Babe, why are you yelling? All right. Hey, everyone, if you're here joining late, this is for a good cause, Lydia. Shout out to everyone who has started the bid. We're at 455. I think we're at 455,
yes,
right?
Roberto has a, what is it, live? And break it down for him.
I can barely hear you, Jamie.
I don't know what's happening. Can you hear me?
You sound muffled.
You sound. I tell you, you sound like you're running under the water and singing "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls."
Your headphones. I don't know.
I would close them, open up again. Hey, Ivan, talk to us about this auction that you started.
So we have a fresh gallon of V2 rinseless wash here. I'm going to sign it and mail it to someone, or ship it to someone. No matter where you are in the world, it's going to go to you. So we're not limiting this to the USA, because right now I think Humberto is the highest bidder, and he's of course first in Puerto Rico. So we'll gladly ship that to him if he wants. But the auction is, of course, 100% of the proceeds going to Lydia and the GoFundMe for Lydia. Not the GoFundMe, because GoFundMe actually takes a bit of money out of the thing, and that's normal. They're running a business. But we want all of the proceeds to go to Lydia. So whoever wins the auction, this will be going to you. As soon as you deposit the money in Jamie's PayPal, it's off.
And then tonight's a special night. We created 1,000 detail sprays. Every single dollar made from this is going straight to Lydia. We're writing her a check to the family. So we'll be doing that. And then it's Jamie's niece is who we're donating this to. They just found out that she has, I don't know what it's called,
Sanfilippo syndrome.
Sanfilippo syndrome. The life expectancy for that, they caught it early, is she starts to deteriorate at 4 years old. She won't see her teens based off the research. So what they're trying to do is fight it, do clinical trials. Clinical trials, as you all know, are usually not covered by insurance. So all that money is going to go to try to save their kid's life, so she could live a long, happy life.
Yeah, and if the clinical trial works, we can save other kids too, which is the fun part of a clinical trial is if it works and it's no longer a trial and it's approved, then the insurance companies kick in. So
I don't know.
Go ahead.
What'd you say? Sorry. This guy in the corner right here looks like he's saying something, but he's probably looking. Anyway, all right, Ivan, let's talk about what we have going on. So at SEMA, you're announcing a polisher, you're announcing your grit, your new, what are you calling it? Your pad washer.
A pad washer, yeah.
What else does DIY have in store for the people coming up?
Our long-awaited wax. Finally, we have the formula that we want and everything. And we actually
mustache or the car?
No, it's for paint, Jamie. I don't do mustache wax. That's the mustache is as old as you are at this point, probably. So it doesn't need wax anymore. Just I get it wet and it stays there. Uh, yeah, but no, so the wax will be coming, and the name is very simple: show winning wax. So, because that's what it's for. It's designed to fill. It's designed to not last. It's not going to last 6 months. It's a true carnauba wax, but in my true lazy style, I wanted to make it very easy to apply. And if you happen to leave it bake in the sun for half an hour or an hour or 5 hours, it's still going to wipe off easy. So not a problem.
Nice.
Yeah. The hardest trial I did for it was I applied it to a black car in direct sunlight when it was 100 degrees and about 80% humidity. And the car had been in the sun. This was at noon, and I wiped it off at 4 o'clock.
I love wax. Listen, I did that with the wax. I'm gonna call the brand out because we carry them anyway. Called Visor.
Yeah,
I left it for an hour. No way on this earth that you're getting that mug off. It was a learning lesson. At that moment, he asked himself, "What the hell happened?" At that moment, we had went 8 wings. We came back. The side of the door, we left it on there. I forgot I left it on there because we were shooting a video, and I was literally trying to scrub. I had to spray a whole bunch of detail spray on it. It was pretty gnarly. So are you saying that yours, even after you leave it on in the hot sun, you come back and wipe it off?
Yep. It's something that I've been working on for a long time, and I grew up with waxes, so sealants didn't exist when I started. We had waxes, and very funny, Westcat. But anyways, the waxes were difficult to use back then. And if you just happened to go within an inch of trim, it was stained. If you happen to leave it on the paint 3 minutes too long, you were screwed. It was just not an easy thing. So I wanted to bring the fun back to wax. And the whole idea of this wax is, we call it the show winning wax. It is to make it easy for you to do, fun for you to do. And let's say you're going to Cars and Coffee Saturday morning. Put it on the car Friday night, wipe it off, have fun, go to Cars and Coffee, win the trophy Saturday morning because your paint just looks so spectacular. It's got a glow to it. You filled all those little swirls and stuff that, normally a sealant wouldn't do. So
do you have a cool name for the wax? I like names. I like the name.
Show winning wax.
Wait, you can't use that. You'll get sued.
No, we've looked it up. We can actually trademark that, which is in process right now. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Show winning wax?
Yeah. No one has done that before. It seems as simple as it is. No one's done that. So yeah.
Show winning wax. It is ceramic gloss. I was like, no one's been over that before. That's so funny. Anyway, let's get to some Q&As. How about that? Answer some questions.
All right, let's go in Q&As because I think that's what Jamie was saying, because he sounds like RoboCop. Let's go Q&A. Let's go Q&A here, guys. Let's go Q&A. Everyone ask. Hey guys, we're gonna do it right here. Listen, right here. Okay, guys. Jamie the Cleaner. Oh my
the lips are moving, but yeah.
I'm trying to see what he's saying. Guys, if you're here late, let's do a giveaway, and then we're gonna go Q&A. Pick a number 1 through 10, Ivan.
16. No, 7. There we go.
1 to
Lucky
10.
7.
My goodness, you could tell you're Canadian. You didn't know how to count, Ivan. I said 1 to 10.
I said 7.
He said 16. All right, 1. 2,
well,
3,
1
4.
plus 6 is 7.
Oh my lord.
Humberto's still the leading bid.
Humberto's still the winner. So we got Bruce won the other gift card. Bruce, you won the other $50 gift card. Yep.
Good job, Bruce. Thank you,
While
Bruce.
we're waiting, let's ask Ivan some question. If you got Q&A for Ivan, it's good to see Ivan back on the big screen. Jamie, hi guys, this is Jamie the Cleaner here. If you can't hear what I'm saying, ask your question. Let's go. What kind of questions do we have in chat?
Boomhauer. That's a good one.
All right, what we got? Any questions?
Oh, any questions? All right, I got you. Look here, driver's detailing. Love that. Yep. How's the balance in that cordless power strap?
Yep. The balance is like your your regular corded tool. So the balance point is right behind the spindle here. So as you can see, balances quite easily.
Beautiful.
Chris had a question. I'll look for your question. Wow, give me the clinical someone talks about this here. Hi guys, Kermit the Frog here.
So OCG, yes, wax is easy to apply. It's not difficult to do. Ceramic coating is actually easier than applying a wax, but it can be done. Subtitles for Jamie. Yes, we need subtitles. And we need that bid. Look, 500 would be a nice number if someone wants to bring that up.
You know what? I'm gonna put my bid in 500.
Okay.
That's mine. I got it. 500.
Boom.
Ooh.
Wow.
And that's coming out of Bev's feet picks. Ivan, we got this question here. No, for real. 500 is my bid.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yes, Bill. It will be available in gallon sizes. And that's another SEMA thing. We have more gallons coming, like water spot remover and panel prep and tree sap remover are coming in gallons.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Finally.
How do you put a paste wax? Is it paste wax or liquor wax? I'm confused.
You can get a pick with me anywhere you want to, Drago. But yeah, I will be at SEMA, and 1 year I did this, and too late to do it this year, but I'm probably going to bring it back next year. And you guys at the Thor booth, this might be a good idea for you guys. I did, a selfless selfie 1 year at SEMA, meaning that if you wanted to take a selfie with me, you had to donate to a charity.
Hopefully I get to see Jason and we can eat wings together. And Brad and DJ. I ate wings with you already like 4 times, Ivan. You and me had wings. Like that's how all Spanish black colored people do it. Let's go eat some wings. And now you get to know somebody over wings. You know what I'm saying? All right. The devil's in the details saying show winning wet. Wait, time out. Where's Humberto at? Because
Humberto is a winner.
Yeah.
Humberto's
at 505. So yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
So the show winning wax over ceramic coating, of course. There's no abrasives in it, meaning you can put it over a ceramic coating. And if you're the type of person that has a ceramic coating, but unfortunately has to park beside a sprinkler, a good Carnauba wax is actually your best defense. The Carnauba takes on the minerals and sheds them because wax doesn't last too long. So it protects your coating underneath. So yes, you can put the show winning wax over your ceramic coating card. Or if your ceramic is 2 or 3 years old and it's showing the odd little oops, I screwed up when I was washing swirl, well, you can do that as well.
Shout out to Becca. She just want to say thank you,
Yes.
Jamie, and you're for bringing kind positive to help people. You can hug us all, and then we'll go eat wings. All right. You can tell I'm hungry, right, Ivan? I want some chicken.
I think Eddie's hungry at this point. He keeps talking about wings.
Bro, Ivan, I've been in my room locked up for a day. Would it cause? That's a good question. Would it cause any gloss issues? Your wax?
Yeah. So basically, if you're putting a wax over ceramic coating, you're getting the wax. The ceramic coating, it's not going to ruin the ceramic coating. It's not going to damage the ceramic coating. It's just going to mask the ceramic coating temporarily until the wax goes away, which 1 to 3 months. So
we got more questions in the chat, but Jamie, while you're sitting there not talking because you sound like this, can you please drop the link in chat for the detail spray? Thanks. All right, drop the link in chat for the detail spray, Jamie. People were asking right here, Ivan.
how can you tell if you've applied Hydro-Light correctly? Very easy. Do you have any high spots? If you don't have any high spots, you've applied it correctly.
That's a good way of seeing it. I love high spots, so I just let it ride.
Yeah.
Ivan, does your wax have fillers?
100%. That's what a wax is for. We want it to fill. It's unabashedly filling.
You just used the word that I had to Google. All right.
You can use a machine. The red rotary or the red jeweling pad is great for applying a wax. And speaking of that, you can also use it to apply the Stay Strong Detailer. A couple sprays of Stay Strong Detailer on your favorite soft pad, your little DA, go over the machine. You can apply it that way. If you haven't bought the Stay Strong Detailer yet, I highly encourage you to do so, and buy some for your friends too. That way, if you get to $150, the shipping is free. So if you buy 10 of them, the shipping is free.
I don't know what that noise is, but we're gonna keep going. I'm assuming that's Jamie. I'm muting him.
That's
All
your
right, I'm
daughters
muting him.
talking in the background.
This is Jamie. He's like, hi, this is Jamie the cleaning right here. We're gonna go right here. We're going to the next question. All right. I had to mute that guy, bro. Like, all right, we got a question here. For detail coat hard wash, what's the dilution for a pre-wash in a foam sprayer, not a foam cannon? I don't know. 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 1 to 3. I'll probably do 1 to 10 first. 1 to 5, if you want to hit it like Primus, is how I would do that. Release date of the wax.
Release date of the wax, January 2025.
And then we have Eddie spell it for us. I can't spell microfiber. We can't spell we can't spell high spots. We can't spell rotary. Hey, I didn't go to school for spelling. I went to build software. All right, what we got? High spots.
And Ivan, you said that the Hydrolite doesn't need ceramic gloss, but if it's is it bad? Oh, it went away. But no, it's not. You can put ceramic gloss over any coating if you want to. Use it as drying aid. And no, don't be sorry for the questions. Questions are great. Questions are what help people learn. And when you're asking me a question, if I don't know the answer, I have to go learn the answer before I can answer the question. So I love questions. So keep them on. And speaking of questions, should we be talking about what's going to be happening on Thor eventually? Is that a secret yet?
Or stairs?
Okay.
I did. I just fell up the stairs. I hurt my knee.
Hey, hold on. Sorry, Ivan. Hold on. Let me put the speaker on for this guy because we should have been doing this at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And
you're gonna have to get rid of the blur because he's
blurred.
Jamie is blurred.
I can't.
What's the auction up to?
Auction's up to 505. Put that on
505.
Okay. So while Eddie is trying the technical stuff, let me tell you this again. So you'll notice in the chat there's numbers. Humberto is number 1 right now at 505. Basically, what's going to happen is at the end of this, whoever bids the highest sends Jamie to his PayPal, and we'll put the PayPal address down there. And actually, why don't you put your PayPal address right now, Jamie? So if someone wants to contribute, right. I know they can do the GoFundMe, but not everyone has the GoFundMe app and wants to fill it out.
True.
But they might have a PayPal account. So why not just put your PayPal in the link, and they can either send it to the GoFundMe or to PayPal. But at the end of this, whoever wins the auction, they send the money to Jamie by PayPal. I'll sign it. I'll dedicate it. I'll write whatever you want on it and ship it out to you wherever you are in the world.
So it turned into a wild day today. Jamie fell up the stairs.
I fell up the stairs. I hurt my knee.
Fell up. You're right,
I need some Profen. Oh my Lord!
Somebody save me! All right. Hey, Ivan, real quick question for you. And I wanted to say apology. I didn't make a hit piece on ceramic gloss, so I didn't want you to take it that way. I thought.
Oh no.
I didn't want
not at all.
I just want to say I didn't want to. That was not the intent of that video. Nor do I care about the video itself. I just, had to do me, and a hero had to fall that day. And
yeah, exactly. No, and like I had mentioned in the comments, there are extenuating circumstances and spray detailers, like the Stay Strong detailer that you can buy right now on Thor for $14.99 to support that beautiful little girl. But anyways, yeah, support Lydia. Buy 10. That way you get free shipping. It's much easier that way. That being said, when you're using a spray detailer, there's a lot of things. And the one thing that you did in the video, Eddie, and I pointed it out, was you used too much. And that actually will affect the bond and how the product works. That's an interesting test for you guys to do. Do
Maybe
a panel
we do that
with one spray and one panel with 10 sprays.
I think what happened was too is that if I would have sprayed little, then
Yeah.
people would have been like, "You put too little." If I sprayed too much, do you see what I'm saying? Internet sucks. Here's what I've learned ever since we started Thor. I learned that there are some toxic mother effers.
Oh yes,
like there's some bro. You're hated. People hate you. People love you. People want you. It's like you went from Robin Hood to the sheriff of Loxley.
Yeah.
So,
but
that's what
there's one thing I can tell you, Eddie, that the people that are here tonight, there's no toxic people, first of all, and there is a huge community out there of great people that are detailers, and you'll see it on your channel. I see it on the DIY channel. You see it on Jamie the Cleaner, on EC Details. There's a lot more great people than there are toxic people. So the toxic people, just ignore them and move forward. You don't answer their comments. You just say thank you and move on. If someone is that toxic to leave comments like that, they're having a really bad day.
I'm Spanish. I mean, we love the toxicity, though.
That's right, Wes. It's just
we thrive. It's soap. So for me, it's times like this that make detailing fun. You know what? I experienced something cool the other day. I didn't have a camera out. I played some music, and I was watching like how people from the UK wash cars.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I washed my car like I was from the UK.
Put a little citrus on the front.
It was a little dope vibe. Citrus, foamed it on, waited 5 minutes. I was listening to like music in the background, and I sprayed it off, and I foamed on the car again, washed it, and it was that's what detailing is. Like the most relaxing thing in the world.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun, enjoyable.
Detailing. Detailing is fun.
Let's get back to that.
Yeah, exactly. We're not curing cancer here tonight. We're trying to cure, early onset child's Alzheimer's or San Filippo syndrome. But normally, detailers, we're not curing cancer. We're not changing the world. We're making a dirty car clean. And, we try to influence the world by making cars cleaner one at a time. We can only do one. We move on. And, someone gets it dirty again, we clean it again. But it is such a fun thing. And Eddie, you're a role model for a lot of people. And one of the reasons you're a role model is you're detailing with your kids. And you've made it a family enterprise. You've made it a family business to detail. And that to me is spectacular. One of our sons is autistic. He worked for us in the shop for years, and he just loved detailing. And, speaking of toxic detailers or toxic comments on YouTube, in one video, I mentioned that my son rather do the interior of a mommy minivan, like the one you were gagging at the other day.
I gagged.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But he rather do that than wash a brand new Ferrari. And someone said, that's BS. You lied. And I didn't lie. And it's true. My son is autistic. And that's what he loved to do. To him, his dream car is a minivan because he's got Asperger's. In a minivan, he can take his kids. He's a great father. He's a great human being. But yes, he'd rather detail the interior of a dirty minivan than anything else. And that comment really hit home that person was having such a bad day that they thought I would lie about my own son. So,
that's weird to me. Like I had Ulysses come to my house, and we paid his girls $5 each to clean the motorcycle. Like they were sitting there cleaning, we were laughing, I just told him lay on the floor because I'm not getting on the floor. My back hurts. I got bad. No, I'm joking. But we had both the girls out. My girls and his girls just detailing this motorcycle, and it's times like that it's pretty lit. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And it's times like that detailing is a lot of fun. And I have the opportunity to teach a lot of people on detailing. And, I was doing a class earlier this week in Chatham, Ontario. And it was just fun to see the light bulbs going off in people's heads as they're trying something or doing something that they've never done before. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, okay, you just made my job so much easier. Or I never thought it could be done this way or whatever. But, that teaching moment and what you do with your daughters is spectacular. Because they have something that not a lot of people can do. And there's one gentleman that comments a lot on our videos, and I'm sure he comments on yours. And unfortunately, I forget the name of the tag name right now. but he details with his grandfather. And his grandfather is who got him into cars, and he gives back by spending time with his grandfather cleaning cars. And they don't do it as a business. It's it's not even a hobby. It is just something they do together. It's spending quality time, and as families, it can be done as a quality. It's a great date night. Washing your car is a spectacular date night. If you haven't tried that, try it with your next potential conquest. Say, hey, if you want to get to another night, we can clean your car. Yeah.
He's like, hey, girl, your car is dirty. Let's go outside.
me wash it.
One of the greatest moments I had, and then we'll there's no more questions. We'll end it here because chicken nuggets, chicken wings.
Yep.
Real quick, right now, Humberto, I believe, won. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Brad. Shout out to Conway, Steven. Shout out to
Bruce.
Bruce. There's a whole bunch of names. Let me go up because you don't call people out.
Yeah, let's.
OCG. You get nailed to the cross, bro. And there was only one man who died on the cross. I don't bring that up here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, there's many, but there's only one man. All right. And then we had the whole list is freaking comments galore, bro. Like, everyone who slow GT, everyone who donated and got that party started. That was wild. Car Supplies Warehouse is the GOAT.
Was the GOAT
for getting that started. Ivan, great idea.
Great idea.
That goes directly to Lydia. All this stuff, all the stuff that was bought. Going forward, the whole detail. So all the detail sprays sold. All the profits will go to Lydia, 100%. We're actually gonna write her a check, so you can hand it to them, and then
Yep. And if you're coming by the Thor booth at SEMA, 13152, I believe is the number. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure. You can donate to Jamie right there. You can bring cash. You can, whatever. Lydia's, the Stay Strong detailer spray is hopefully going to be sold out in a couple hours. But did you guys just make 1,000 of them?
We made 1,000. Yep,
$1,000.
Okay. And if they sell out this week, maybe another 1,000 be made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. That would be a good thing. So yeah.
Just keep it going.
So, yeah, keep it going. If it sells out in a couple days, that's even better. You sold out the Detail Co stuff so quickly when you first introduced it.
You're right. Yeah.
And this is great Detail Co products. So you've got to.
I don't know about the spray, but
I'm kidding. You're getting a tremendous detail spray.
Yeah. You're getting a great detail spray. You're supporting a wonderful cause that needs to be supported. You're what? We're at 200,000 out of 1 million.
Yep.
Is what's
Pretty
needed.
Close. Yep.
Yeah. So we need $800,000 to get Lydia the treatment that can potentially save her life. So that is something that we all want to support. And
it just I think the end of the day too, it's like you don't have to be a parent to relate. It's
no,
you have a family member, a brother, or sister. Last year was cancer for me. You were here before Bev took her first treatment. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You were here before she went bald. You were here before she couldn't get out of her bed.
Yep. And I saw her after as well. And
saw her when she was bald, and
but always that great smile.
She always does.
No matter what, Bev always has a beautiful smile. The inner beauty of Bev comes through no matter what.
Yeah, Bev is a cool lady.
Yeah, Bev's good.
She's a cool lady until she gets on my nerves.
Yeah, but that's your fault, Eddie.
Yeah, she hates my guts. I'm a lot to deal with.
Let's give away this last gift card.
We got a last gift card. I want the chat. Number 1 through 90. No, 1 through 100. Because that's how many orders we had in the last hour.
There you go. Someone from chat. Drop a number.
1 through 100. The number that gets the most is what we're calling out. We'll give.
Let's say 78.
You said
87. There's Ulysses. 87.
87.
Yep, 87. All right, let's see here.
87. 99. Take away 87 is what?
12.
13? No, 12. Not good at math.
That's not good at math. I'm not good at math. All right, we got 87. All right, we're rolling with 87.
Number 87.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if Jason Otternis wants this. Jason Otternis.
That's all.
Hey, Jason, I'm just gonna give you. I don't know what he'll do. Jason, I don't know if he's here or not, but
I think he's disqualified.
Yeah, that's just
and
disqualified.
knowing Jason, he wouldn't want the free giveaway. So
Yeah. So let's give
hey,
it to someone
but
else.
support Car Supplies Warehouse as well.
Car
They got a lot
Supplies
of good
Warehouse.
stuff.
yeah,
Car Supplies Warehouse, the Bays. Support Jason and his team.
Yep.
Amazing people. They have the detail. The Detail Wise membership.
Yep.
$50 a month.
Yep.
You get free shipping. Trust me, I hoard the code. I did that for almost 2 years. Free shipping. And they do box better than Thor does. All right. Guaranteed. Guaranteed they package your shit better than we do. So guaranteed, no damages. All right. 81. I'm gonna pick the next number with 62.
62.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Futon Katten. Fu Katten. I'm not making that name up. I know he's a real person.
Yeah.
Fu Katten, are you in chat?
I'll take a picture of it so we don't.
Oh, you won't get. Yeah, you won't get the minute. Oh, I thought you were gonna. Full Catton, if you're in chat, you won $100. We'll
$100.
Email me and those who won. Did you take a picture of the other ones?
Yep.
All right, we'll send those to your email.
Last one was Bruce,
your
right?
gift card. One was Bruce.
One was Bruce. I got the other two.
You got the other two.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we'll get you your gift card.
You'll get your gift card, and then I appreciate. Give it to charity.
Yep. Oh,
give it to
$100.
charity.
All right, that goes in the fund then.
That goes in the fund.
That goes in the fund.
Goes in the fund. All right, everyone.
Bing bang.
Ivan, thank you for coming on, man. It's been.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Great episode, Ivan. It was really cool to hear that you've handcrafted this prototype polisher. So that's pretty cool. And looking forward to the pad washer. Great innovation, sir. So I'm looking forward to SEMA to get my hands on it, test it out myself. And then the week after, once again, if you got any, you want to see specific videos with DIY and Thor, let us know, because Ivan, after SEMA, we're still working. He's going to come over and we're going to film some content. So it's going to be good.
And Humberto, thank you once again for your winning bid.
Humberto!
Oh, yeah.
505.
505.
So, Humberto,
option.
you know how to get a hold of Jamie. I'm pretty sure you've got his email address or PayPal or whatever. So get a hold of Jamie. And for myself, you've got my email address. You know how to get a hold of me. So send me your address and I'll get this off to you.
Yes.
And if you're at SEMA and you want to go eat some chicken,
there you go. Yeah.
Come to booth 1351. What's
2.
1351.
152.
Whatever. Our bags don't have the right label. Our bags are spelled wrong.
North Hall.
We're in the North Hall.
13152. Booth 13152. Come check us out. Ivan, what's your booth?
12747. Sorry, yeah. So 12747.
There you go, people. All right. Get the Stay Strong Detailer. Spread the word. Raise Sanfilippo Syndrome Awareness. It's actually November 16th is Sanfilippo Syndrome Awareness Day. So wear purple, that kind of deal. We appreciate everybody for tuning in.
We can't sell products at SEMA. We get kicked out.
No.
That's what I was told. But we could go.
Yeah, no, selling product at SEMA is a big no.
Yeah, you'll get kicked out. They'll send you home, and I gotta work the booth, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta work the booth. All right, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night, and then we'll leave you with this. If you haven't seen it yet, again, this is not the tear jerk. This is for
raise awareness.
Raise awareness. Is it this one?
Yep.
How far are you willing to go to save your daughter's life? When they put Lydia in my arms and I saw her face, I cried like a baby. She would just look in my eyes when I was rocking her to sleep, and she would just smile at me. And it was just like, I'm your mama, and you're my daughter.
I've always looked forward to being a dad. She loves her mama the best. She loves playing with her chickens and riding the four-wheeler, her little tractor. She loves music. She likes playing basketball, shooting her little ball. And
I thought she was the perfect normal baby. And then one day my mom just so happens to send me a video of a little girl that looked just like Lydia, could be her twin. And then I see Sanfilippo syndrome, childhood Alzheimer's. And then I see terminal illness and all the symptoms that went along with it. It was unreal. Like, how does my child have a terminal illness? Like, how is she gonna die?
Sanfilippo syndrome is a genetic disorder. It's like childhood Alzheimer's is what they call it.
When she turns 3 or 4 years old, that's usually the time that the disease will take over her body and she will start to lose her abilities. She won't say mama anymore. She won't be able to tell me that she wants to play with her chickens. She won't be able to feed herself. She will lose her ability to walk and run to me. God has shown me so many different ways that I can do this, that we can do this. God made me Lydia's mom for a reason, to fight for her, to get her face out to the world. But I cannot do it alone. For Lydia to get these treatments, it is urgent. Within the next year or two, the brain damage will begin and she will start to lose her abilities. I need you to help me fight for her. I need you to help me get her face to the world, that it will reach the right people, that will help me raise awareness and help fund for her to get to a clinical trial that could save her life.
I don't ever expect anybody to give or donate or anything. But we need a miracle.